Okay, so we're back and we're talking about the newest update from our guys from Monstatek. Monstatek. I like the sound of Monstatek. Sounds like a monster thing. So we have the ninth update here on Kickstarter, the M1 multi-tool compacts for technophiles and hackers, right? So we are here because we are hackers and we like to explore the new gadgets of the universe, and we like to talk about the updates they give us, the good guys from Monstatek. Alright, so we are getting really close to a shipment. We are in the 6th month, and they did talk about the 7th month, so it's gonna be in July. Alright, so in July, we're gonna get this device. Now, I feel that they might extend it a bit because they just changed some stuff. So let's talk about this in this video. Let's talk about, a new collaborator is named here, Sophie. So it's nice to see that new people are getting added to the project. It is nice to see so many comments and they reply back. And I have no doubts in my mind this is a real project, it's a real thing. At least if it's not, I'm going to be very, very surprised. And it's going to be the first time. So anyways, let's talk about this. So they do talk about that through the pledge manager. So if you bought this device, I did. I only invested $109 into it. Also bought a small tag with a M for Monstatek on it. It looked great, and I would just wanted it because why not, right? And I chose the transparent case for the device itself. So they got 9,499 already confirmed addresses. So around 1,200 left still need to put in their addresses. So that's really, really nice to see that so many, people actually gave them their addresses and stuff so they can send this promise, whatever they call it, pledge. So if you already bought it, go to Pledge Manager. There is a link right here. Just go to my.pledgemanager.com, and you're gonna be directed to this webpage right here. And I'm pretty sure you need to log in at some point. Yeah, you have to log in at some point here. So there you can manage your Monstatek pledge. All right, so they do talk about throughout the reproduction process, they're moving forward to address challenges. And well, I would say it's fine if they charge for import tax. You know, they cannot pay for that because but some people might be demanding, and they might find a way to send it without the import tax. There are ways to do it. Having two-step shipments where they send it to another country that is a part of the country that doesn't require, well, that other country to pay import tax and so on. Kind of the thing they does when you buy from AliExpress or Temu or something like that. You'll get these, free shipments every time. But they do talk about that they're working on the design we have right here. And it looks pretty, difficult for me to say anything about this, but they did change something. And they made it a bit more big, I think it was, compared to the last time. And we do get a video, and it's taking shape. The actual screen itself, I'm gonna compare to the Flipper Zero right here. It's looks like almost the same thing as a Flipper Zero right now. What they show is this video here on Vimeo, I think it is. And I think we should just watch it. Why not? So let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, here we're going to read an RFID tag. And there's the tag info.
Okay, so he's gonna read an RFID tag. It looks well, it looks exactly like the Flipper Zero menu in many ways, like retry and more. So I think they kind of figured out that you're gonna use the same kind of interface in this particular case. I understand why, but we're reading an RFID card. It's great.
And now,
So we are actually seeing a small glimpse of the menu right here. We do see Wi-Fi, sub gigahertz, 105, 25 gigahertz RFID, NFC, infrared, and USB. So we do see stuff like the same as the Flipper Zero. Now the Flipper Zero is known for having this menu, as we all know it here in the top, with small boxes, and it does look a bit more well polished, you could probably say. This is more like a menu, like remind me of the old days when you bought a VHS machine or something like that. Many of you guys not that old probably, but I'm becoming 43 very soon. It's my birthday this month, so I tried a little of that, little of that. Doesn't that you say? So it looks fine, but let's see what's going on.
we're gonna read an NFC card.
NFC. Okay, so immediately what we get here, when we click on the NFC, we do see the menu, like read, write, clone, manual. I would like to say, what's the difference between reading and then writing and then just cloning? Because cloning does involve writing and reading. Maybe it's a different thing. I look forward to that.
And there's the card info.
Okay, so they do. Okay, this is kind of important because they read a My Fair card. I'm gonna show you exactly. I have those right here. I have a lot of My Fair cards lying around. These are the ones. 1K cards. You can buy them on, any store basically in China, something like that. Very cheap, and it's a rewritable block 0 sector 0. You need, then you can write data to it, and they do show that it's UID and keys and sector read. It looks basically the same as the Flipper Zero, but then again, this is what it is, so of course it would look the same.
And finally, we're gonna read a sub gigahertz gate controller.
Sub gigahertz gate controller. Okay.
And there you have it.
Okay, so yeah, it looks kind of the same. The menu does really look like a ripoff on the Flipper Zero. Is that a thing, or is just the actual firmware that they use for the Flipper Zero that is already used somewhere else, and it just looks like a ripoff? I don't really care. What I care for is this device. Let's see if I'm on the video. No. Okay, so this was the demonstrational video of the tabletop 003. We also have another one here.
Test 12.
It is the test 12. So let's see. Does look like a not that polished version.
Okay, test 12. 128/64. White and black.
Yeah, so it looks like more like a menu thing. They do have a profile, so we can probably watch what they also have. They only showed test 12. And the other video was also posted by... Yeah, I don't think that only one video is there publicly. So, okay. Yeah. So that is the actual video. It does look a bit more polished now. So what do you think? By the way, let's just, pause the video for a second and look at this device. This is the menu on the Monstatek unit. Will they change that, or will they keep a low power display, which I kind of like. I like the fact that it's a bit more like a controller. Like, reminds me of the Nintendo controller pad. I like that. But, at the end of the day, this is just a newer version of the Flipper Zero. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If the community is not behind Monstatek, it's not really going to kick off that much. So it's either a show-off thing to have, to talk about, and let's see what we can get from it, or it's going to be a blast-off, and it's going to take the market by storm. Or what we're going to see is this is going to be the second unit, and soon more units will come and more small companies will be there to try and create units to do things for us. Let's see. Okay, so that's the video from the update. And now they talk about technical updates and photos. And for us to appreciate more technical details, they invite us to the blog. Let's go ahead and check it out. I never liked the blog, by the way. I think it's a little weird. Alright, so we do have... Okay, let's zoom in a bit here. So they show the same video as before, and it's a little irritating. We have to... There we go. So they show the heights of things here, and it does look like it's a 3D printed thing right here. It does look a little like it, it could almost see, but a bit more polished and probably okay, so that is the board. Yeah, it's just a thing, This is and they show how it is and made, and show the different things and the quality of it, and whether you like it or not. And then they say, go ahead, push my buttons. The diagram for that, great. And then we have a display test. Oh, that's the old video. View all 13 project logs. Tabletop. The images. So, yeah, okay. That's the original drawing, I think it is. Looks a bit more futuristic, this one right here, from this angle. I like that picture. Yeah, so... Yeah. Okay, so let's get a bit technical. Let's go back again. So they talk about... Okay, so that's, I guess... I guess that is for this video. We saw that they did give us things now, and they did indeed show this unit is a thing, and I really hope that we will see this device blow up in a way. I do kind of hope that, because I feel the Flipper Zero community is kind of stalling on Wi-Fi at the moment, and I'm a bit tired of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is great, I'm not tired of Wi-Fi hacks, but it's just everything is about Wi-Fi and capturing the handshake, but that's a thing. It's been on for like ages, so let's get serious now and get the real community back up for Monstatek, and I really hope this is gonna be a good thing for us. Alright, so I really hope you learned something from this video, and I would like you to consider subscribing to my channel, because it's only like 5% of my viewers that actually subscribed. And do think about liking and commenting. That would really help this channel to grow. Click the bell for notifications. Whenever I do post a new video. I have a lot of videos already. you will get a notification. So yeah, you know, Monstatek units, will you buy one after the Kickstarter if they choose to create a online store for it? What's gonna go on and stuff like that? What will happen? Let's see. So see you again online.